Greetings, my name is Mr. Richards. Thank you for viewing the tutorial video on lattice multiplication. I developed a visual tool that's color-coded, part of my color-coded world. And this is how it all began. I was in a methods of teaching mathematics at the elementary school class, and I thought to myself, if this were color-coded, it would be so much easier to see. I, of course, was using the small grid graph paper. However, I did provide an example, blown up on my phone a little bit and screenshotted, of small box graph paper versus the large box graph paper and what it may look like. The only noticeable difference is when you carry the 1 over. You can barely see it on the small box graph paper as opposed to the large box. You can actually see it. But when I was learning this and my teacher was showing, I could not see the pattern. I did not understand that it ran on a diagonal. So I would like to share with you what I created to assist those that might need the extra guidance. Parents, feel free to teach your children. Teachers, feel free to teach your students. Over to the second slide. So this is what I developed later on that evening. The equation I put in is 28 times 63. As you can see here, 28 times 63, it goes along the outer shell of the quadrant. So you have the 2, the 8, the 6, and the 3. We are going to multiply the 8 times 6 in the upper right quadrant is 48. We put the 4 up top because that represents the tens, and the 8 below representing the ones. We are going to follow that same format to do 6 times 2 is 12. 3 times 2 is 6. Again, the 0 goes up top because that's the tens. And then the 6 goes into the ones column. And then we're going to do 3 times 8 is 24. And then we are going to add across. Now, the reason I did the color coding is so we can see how the pattern flows throughout the process. So right here, we just follow the blue arrow across. Okay, what's in blue? We only have a number 4. We're going to put the number 4 down. Then we're going to move forward. What is in green? Oh, we have 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 6 is 16. We put the 6 here. We carry that 1 left over into the orange zone, and we add it right along with the orange colors. So we have the 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. We put the 7 there. And in the purple, all we have is the 1. So the answer to this equation is 1,764. Now, what I provided for your students or your learner at home is right here. We're going to complete the equation 84 times 36. What I have done is I have completed half of it myself as guidance for the student or your learner. And then you can practice any equation that you would like in the 2x2 format. However, I furthered it for you. All right, I provided a 3x2 grid, a 3x3 grid, and then some work samples that you can use. As a teacher, you can put some on the board. Your students can work along, or you can use this to set up for an assessment if you'd like and work with students one-on-one or in small group. However you would like to use it, it is to your disposal. Okay, we also have the 3x2 and the 3x3 ready to go for you. And that completes this demonstration of the tool. So thank you for viewing.